This is. We are on the big. Take it. Taking a look at Houston, and they drop game 1 of the finals. How important is it for them to even this series, though?
Yeah, it's big. If they can get this to 1-1 going back home, I like their chances. So a win tonight is huge if they want to lift that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. He's out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Weber in the center, locking down the middle. And Houston has possession. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, McDaniels finds Porzingis. Shoot from the baseline. It's hauled in by... Wembanyama.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
To the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
About a minute into this first quarter. Outside Porzingis. 5 to shoot. McDaniels from long range. The Pelicans pull it in. Outside Adebayo. Antetokounmpo outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
McDaniels from long range knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Pippen. Wembanyama, screen on Porzingis. And the shot goes in.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
James Borrego gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can it'll be our game to win. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Pippen. After the basket by Houston. Lays it up and banks it in. Pippen's got his second basket on the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's James. McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Bol, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Now here's Wembanyama. Now Murray. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Weber. Over Bull. The Rockets again can't hit. And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 14-5 run. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Rockets trail by 9. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's McMillan. No points yet. Pass to Weber. The three, James. Rebounded by Pippen. The Pelicans lead by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. Finished off the break.
What a way to begin this. Game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some changes for New Orleans. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Bull. Zion Williamson comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's McGowan's in for DeJounte Murray. Shepherd, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to James. Houston with another miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. On defense, the Rockets. 11-point game.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
To win the cold spell. And slam dunk by James.
They're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Pippen outside. Pass to Adebayo. The three. The Rockets pull it in. Weber's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's Adebayo. He's scoreless. That one goes. Count it.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
Here's Porzingis. James attacking. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Pass to Williamson. Williamson with a screen on James. Pippen outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over James. Pippen, no good. Rockets trail by 8. Here's McDaniels. And he slams it in one-handed.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that time.
Pass to McGowan's. Now Wembanyama. Now here's Williamson. For 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And here's James. Pass to Weber. Fires it from 18. That's short off the rim. New Orleans leading by 9. Pippen outside. Outside Adebayo. Here's McGowan's. Still no points. Picked by Williamson. 3-pointer. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Shepherd. Williamson against McDaniels. There's the triple. Rebounded by New Orleans. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Adebayo. Now Pippen. Here's Williamson. Picked by Williamson. Here's Pippen. Off target from three-point range.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Porzingis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
For New Orleans, Messi comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Pippen. And a change for the Rockets. Daniels is checked in. Back to Williamson. Pass to McGowens. The rebound by Shepherd. Rockets trail by 7. Now here's McDaniels. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. For New Orleans, Wembanyama's checked in for Messi. Pippen comes in for Williamson. And it's DeJounte Murray in for McGowens. Here's Shepherd. No made baskets yet. And he gets that one. Now here's Murray. Outside Wembanyama. Pippen outside. Pass to Adebayo. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Right wing. Porzingis against Wembanyama. Good on the shot. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Pippen outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 12 points in the game. Here's Shepherd, defended by Murray. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Weber. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porzingis. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the left.
Antetokounmpo outside. Murray from outside. Weber pulls it in. Rockets trail by 5. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Weber. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Pelicans, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back with you shortly. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
They've got DeJounte Murray. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Pippen in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. On defense, New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11. They set the pick, and here's Shepherd for 3, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Back to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo outside. Wembanyama screen. Eason against Antetokounmpo. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. His first miss, making him 7 for 8. Pass to Eason. Here's Weber. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Houston shooting their first free throws of the evening. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. And the Rockets making a change here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And the Pelicans shooting a fantastic 57%. Antetokounmpo, pass to Pippen. They kick it out to Murray. And again, New Orleans no good. For Houston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's McMillan. No points yet. Clock at 6. He takes it in. And that one's good. Weber.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Pelicans trail by 3. Pippen outside to halt the run. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Eason. Adams with a screen on Adebayo. Eason can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Antetokounmpo finds Adebayo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. Daniels passes to Weber, and that one is stuffed right through.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
And the Pelicans call time here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from him.
Daniels, right side. Hey, from beyond the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 3. Pippen left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Murray against Eason. Stolen by Wembanyama, and they're pushing it up. Here's Adebayo. Murray from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. And it's Houston's ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Here's Eason. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Offensive board. Got a hand on it. Outside Eason. Pass to McMillan. Daniels against Antetokounmpo. And here's Eason. Houston working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Adams with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Daniels. The Rockets with another miss. Pelicans trail by 3. Murray inside. Pass to Pippen. Antetokounmpo outside. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Eason with the ball. Checked by Murray. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Adams. And the Rockets lead by 5. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Bol, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Zion Williamson comes in for Pippen. And it's McGowan's in for Murray. And it's Houston's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. James passes to Porzingis. Here's Weber, covered by Wembanyama. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Wembanyama. And Porzingis with the block.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
James passes to Porzingis. Pass to McMillan. And there's James from the arc. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
I just love the ball movement.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
McMillan passes to Weber. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Williamson looking around. A little mid-range shot is up. LeBron with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 19-4 run. Here's McMillan. Antetokounmpo covering. Porzingis passes to Weber. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. LeBron James, number 1. This is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and getting himself to the line.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Nisi, he's checked in for Bol. Bam Adebayo comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Pippen in for Antetokounmpo. Back to Williamson. Powerful play from Zion at the rim.
Well, it's hard to imagine a more solid screen than a Zion screen.
Inside, here's Porzingis. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's McGowan's. Still without a bucket. Pass to Williamson. Stolen by Daniels. James outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Making it look easy. LeBron just so comfortable from that range.
Pass to Williamson. Williamson with a screen on James. Pippen, no good. The Rockets lead by 14. Here's McMillan. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Pippen outside. Pass to Williamson. Can they get it? Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's McMillan, covered by Williamson. Here's McMillan. Porzingis passes to James. That's tipped. Now here's Pippen. Defense right on him.
2 minutes remaining in this first half. 2 minutes.
McMillan passes to James. Here's Weber. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. New Orleans making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Misi. Antetokounmpo comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's DeJounte Murray in for McGowan. And a change for the Rockets. McDaniels is checked in for Daniels. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Pippen. And here is Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Murray passes to Pippen. Antetokounmpo, a screen on McDaniels. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
James deciding where to go with it. Houston working the ball around. Here's Weber. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. Fast break, here come the Rockets. Now the Pelicans in transition. Pass to Murray. And here is Antetokounmpo. Check by James with 4 on the clock. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half.
When you play the right way and you're patient, you usually come out on top. Yeah, you love a team that will work. Sometimes deep into...
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They dropped game 1. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
So on the floor for Houston, McDaniels out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's James, and it's McMillan in at the point.
Yeah, he was ready for the hop step all the way. He gets the position, holds his ground, and draws the charge.
Pass to Pippen from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Houston.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Weber, no good.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
McMillan passes to James. basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
Here's Pippen. Off the mark there with a three.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Pippen pass to Wembanyama. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up, and the Pelicans making a change here. Bowles checked in.
And I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
Here's McDaniels. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's McGowan. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
New Orleans shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And so James will bring it up for the Rockets. Outside McDaniels. Back to James. Outside McDaniels. Screen by James. 4 on the clock. Shot from 16. Antetokounmpo with the block.
You have to be aware of Giannis. He's got the wingspan to disrupt your shots.
McGowan's pass to Pippen. The three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Houston. James outside. Cash money from 16 feet away. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unfair. I mean, combining length and strength beautifully. LeBron can get his shot off.
Oh! Highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Hold a screen on McDaniels. Down low. And finished off by Bowles.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. 4th, LeBron James.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Wembanyama against Porzingis. Pass to Weber. Here's McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pippen outside. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Pippen's got 7 points in the game.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt, hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
James passes to McDaniels. James against Antetokounmpo. Outside McDaniels. The 3-ball. Cole grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 6. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Bowles. And finished off by Bowles.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
James passes to Weber. Porzingis with a screen on Bowles. To the left side wing. McDaniels up top. Antetokounmpo covering.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want enforcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Weber passes to James. Outside McDaniels. Back to James. Stop the drought. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Pippen.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
For New Orleans, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Bol, and Williamson is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's James. Great D that time from Pippen. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 here in the third for Braves. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
Here's James on the wing. Defended by Pippen. Outside Porzingis. Now, here is James. The D's right on him. Here's McDaniels. The Rockets with another miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
Pippen outside. Adebayo, a screen on James. Hits a three-pointer. Pippen's got 10 points.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stat. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And that one's good. Weber.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Here's Pippen. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Elbow shot. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on LeBron James.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Murray's checked in for Williamson. Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Talk about a unique player. Victor Wembanyama has astonishing size, but also plays an intelligent game. He's exactly the kind of guy anyone would love to get to know.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept that extra pass mentality the whole way.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for New Orleans. Zion Williamson comes in for the Gowans. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Weber. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williamson passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Rockets trail by 6. James with the ball. 23 points in the game. From the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Williamson against James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It'll be on Zion Williamson. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. That free throw good from James.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Pippen, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Dyson Daniels comes in for McDaniels. Murray passes to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Weber pulls it in. Rockets trail by 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. Adams checked in for James. There's 1:47 left in the 3rd quarter. Giannis throws it down.
So easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
1:36 left in the 3rd. Here's Shepherd. He has 7 to the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Antetokounmpo outside. 3-pointer. Pippen, no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Weber. To the middle. Houston working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Shepherd. Soft touch off the glass. Shepherd's got 9.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepherd, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Shepherd, defended by Murray. Pass to Weber. The 3. The Pelicans pull it in. And here's Murray. And so it The New Orleans Pelicans up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. After starting from behind, they put in the work to take. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth. Period holds in store. New Orleans leading by 8. Bol out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Yves Missi. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Missi. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that one misses. Rockets trail by 10. Here's McMillan. And stolen by Bol. Now the Pelicans in transition. Oh, great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line to try to tack on one more.
Second team foul. Count the basket. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Defensive foul. Kristaps Porzingis. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
The presence Giannis has on the floor is incredible. He's must-see TV.
Adams with a screen on Antetokounmpo. McMillan. And it's Adams missing. The Pelicans lead by 12. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Murray. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Outside Bol. There's the triple. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Easton. Pass to Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
The free throw drops for Adams.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And so he hits both.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. The fadeaway. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Daniels. That's to McMillan. Out to the wing. Now here's Porzingis. Full covering. Porzingis in the post. Full on him. Porzingis misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Left side Murray. Pass to Williamson. Now Bol. The 3 is up. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets trail by 13. Daniels outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Rejected by Bol. Pass to Murray. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Houston. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Bol Bol.
Well, you know teams try to get physical with Porzingis, but sometimes that strategy can come back to bite.
And New Orleans will go for a different look here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Misi. Adebayo comes in for Bol. Pippen, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's McGowan's in for Murray. And the Rockets making a change here as well. McDaniels checked in. Porzingis against Wembanyama. Easton with a steal. Outside McDaniels. Pass to McMillan. Back to Daniels. Looking to get it going. And he comes up with a bucket.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
McGowan's pass to Pippen. Here's McGowan's. Outside Wembanyama. Knocks down the step-back Jay. Wembanyama's got 14 points now in the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
From the low block, McDaniels, that's good.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Smart shot selection.
Williamson outside. Pass to McGowan's. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama.
McMillan passes to McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The first one falls.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. That one is off. McDaniels with some nice D. Rockets trail by 9. Down low. Here's Shepherd. Houston working the ball around. The Rockets with another miss. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pippen pass to McGowan's. The floater. It's hauled in by Houston. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
And it's always fun to watch James do his thing. What a move by LeBron.
Pass to McGowan's. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Adebayo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Adebayo, a screen on McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Here's McGowan's. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one. Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Here's Antetokounmpo. McDaniels with some nice D. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Shepherd. And here's James. And there's the screen. Pulls up. Rebounded by Pippen. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. McGowan's pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Here's Shepherd. James outside. Outside McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Cuts off the pass. On the break. Oh, big finish. Oh, powered down with both hands.
You're running the floor like he's still in his 20s. LeBron smoking defenders who are trying to get back.
The Pelicans call timeout. DeJounte Murray's checked in for McGowan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things with the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Great possession. When they get it to Bam inside, good things happen.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Weber. Outside McDaniels. Hits the trifecta. McDaniels got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initially.
Back to Pippen. Let's loose for three. Oh, no good.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Weber, pounded by Adebayo. Porzingis against Wembanyama. Here's McDaniels. From 18 feet. Oh, he cannot hit. New Orleans leading by 4. On the wing, Murray. Now Antetokounmpo knocks it loose. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Murray against McDaniels. Now James. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Adebayo outside. Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Well, this is what you want to see from Giannis. Your biggest stars stepping up in the biggest moments.
Here's Weber. Now McDaniels. Rises up. Oh, the shot is off.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And they double up Murray. And an intentional foul right there. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. And that puts him up 5. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Here's McMillan. Antetokounmpo covering. Now McDaniels beyond the arc. Knocks down the trifecta.
skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hardware.
James with a steal.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
And the Rockets call time here. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Porzingis! The three is off. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
And so the Pelicans take the win. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks.
A 2-0. Taking a look at New Orleans. They took care of business on their home floor, up 2-0 now here in the finals. Now they're looking to get at least a split out here on the road.
And the way they've started this series, I sure wouldn't bet against it. They look focused, and boy, do they look hungry.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. And Wembanyama's out there with Adebayo. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Pippen. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Now Murray. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Great D that time from James. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Daniels uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Pippen. Outside, Adebayo. Fades back. The Rockets pull it in. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start looking good.
And Wembanyama inside. Back to Murray. Teardrop shot. And Wembanyama. It's good on the putback.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Pass to Weber. Here's Daniels. Here's the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. McDaniels against Adebayo. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Houston making some changes. Porzingis is coming in for Weber, and it's McMillan in for McDaniels. And New Orleans also making a change. Holes checked in. Daniels passes to Easton. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Pelicans trail by 3. Inside, here's Murray. And McMillan pulls it down. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The ideal big man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll to the hoop, pop it out, and hit a J in this action.
Now here's Murray. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Here's Pippen.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start. And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Eason passes to James. Back to Eason. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo up top. Covered by LeBron. Murray, no good.
Got enough room.
to McMillan. Some nice passing there by Houston. Eason, a screen on Antetokounmpo. No good from LeBron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pippen, the pass to Wembanyama. And here is Antetokounmpo. Ball setting the pitch for Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Giannis has got 6 points.
Just no panic from Giannis. He's excellent at making sure to get off a good look in time.
James kicks to Daniels. Pass to McMillan. Here's LeBron, guarded by Pippen. Wide open look here for Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. It's all knotted up.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Outside Daniel. Back to LeBron. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's James. Nothing on the board. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Rockets, Weber, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's McDaniels in for McMillan. Pelicans on D. 3-point lead. Daniels passes to McDaniels. Back to Daniels. And stolen by Williamson. It's Pippen on the wing. Over James. And it's Pippen missing. Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Wembanyama with the rebound. Left side, Adebayo. Williamson outside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Rockets trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McDaniels dishes to LeBron. Daniels sets a screen for LeBron. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. The 4th spot held by Zion Williamson. And, of course, Bam. Adebayo.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Giannis Antetokounmpo subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Now here's Giannis. He's got 9. Pass to Williamson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chris Webber with the rebound. Houston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. And Webber throws it down.
And Webber just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Williamson a screen on Daniel. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Williamson. Here's Missi. Nice defense from McDaniel. And Weber's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. LeBron outside. Fires from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Pass to Missi. Now here's Williamson. it. McDaniels defending. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel. Zingas is checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Daniel. The Pelicans also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Yves Missi. Ole comes in for Bam Adebayo. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Pippen gets it to go. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New Orleans.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the score by Houston. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Out to Porzingis. Back to James. McDaniels outside. Porzingis sets the pick for McDaniel. It's good. This game is all even.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. McGowan's the pass to Bol. Wembanyama down low. Working on Weber. On the clock. Back to Pippen. Over LeBron. And it's Pippen missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Pass to Pippen. New Orleans moving it around. Pulls up. And Founded by McDaniels.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Porzingis finds McDaniel. Back to Porzingis. Weber against Wembanyama. The three from LeBron. Another miss. His sixth of the night after 6 shot attempts. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Basket good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shepard with the ball. No scoring in this one. Pass to Weber. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. For 3, Murray, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans lead by 1. It's the NBA on... And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Bam Adebayo is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Pippen in at the shooting guard position. Weber can't hit. New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Murray. Outside, Adebayo. Steps back. Here's Giannis. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now Eason. Pass to James. Daniels sets a screen for LeBron. Puts up a deep 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Adebayo. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Daniel. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo and pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Here's Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Murray's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
Oh, that's light work from Murray. He's got terrific speed in that open floor.
McDaniels outside. Eason passes to Daniels. Outside, James. The shot. The Rockets again can't hit. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Pelicans. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Daniels against Pippen. Wembanyama sets a screen for Pippen. The Rockets pull it in. Weber's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to James. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Houston.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
It's stolen by Eason. Pass to Daniel. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Pelicans leading by 7. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Giannis. And that one goes long. Rockets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Weber, the pass to Eason. Daniels dishes to LeBron. Looking to get back on track here. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
So for the Rockets, Porzingis comes in for Weber, and it's McMillan in for McDaniel.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. LeBron James third.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Here's Porzingis. Easton passes to Daniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That one is no good. New Orleans leading by 8. To the wing on the left. Adebayo passes to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When he gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
McMillan kicks to Daniels. And some nice passing there by Houston. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And now it's a 12-point New Orleans lead. Here is Daniels. To Porzingis. Back to Daniels. To the inside. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
At over 7 feet, Porzingis can beat the D down low.
The Pelicans making a switch here. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's McGowens. He's covered by Daniels. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Eason. The 3 ball. Drills it from outside. He's got 6.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
McGowens, the pass to Giannis. Fades. Offensive rebound. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
McMillan a screen on Giannis. Pass to McMillan. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's LeBron outside. A shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists tonight. McGowens, the pass to Giannis. Hole with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. A 3 from Wembanyama. The Rockets pull it in. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to McMillan. The tray. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Eason against Williamson. Now Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Connects from 3-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 11. Pass to McMillan. Outside, Porzingis. Daniels a screen on Bull. Here's Porzingis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And that's the other facet to his game. Porzingis forcing the issue inside, making the defense make mistakes.
McDaniels, he's checked in for McMillan. And then for New Orleans, Yves Missi, he's checked in for Bol Bol. Bam Adebayo comes in for Wembanyama. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Williamson against McDaniel. Pippen for three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
McDaniels kicks to Daniels. Out to Porzingis. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Porzingis has got 7 now in this quarter.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Williamson is screen on Daniels. Pass to Messi. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Rockets, Weber, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Daniels. Rockets trail by 9. James outside for the 3. Nice D from Pippen.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
James against Williamson. Over James. And there's Williamson on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Shepard. Back to LeBron. McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's McGowans. And here is Williamson. James covering. Shot clock at 6. Fades away. And it's Williamson missing. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 11-point game. And that one, good.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
And stolen by James. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
Known as a point forward, James excels at facilitating the offense and making his teammates better. One of the best to ever do it.
Mr. Williamson. Now Messi. Still scoreless. Now Williamson. Over by LeBron. Over LeBron. And it's Williamson missing. He gets trailed by 6. Here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Rockets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Free throw good, LeBron.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Weber, and Daniels subbed in for Shepard. Wembanyama looking it over. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Houston's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Down low, Porzingis with the steal. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Rockets have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. So neither attempt will fall that time for them. New Orleans in the lead. Giannis kicks to Murray. Pass to Wembanyama. A three-pointer, no good.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Eason.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
New Orleans has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Murray against James. Murray right side. Here's Wembanyama. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's a tie game here in Houston. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with James.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know. Looking at the scenario for the... And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Weber. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Daniels, and it's LeBron in at the 2. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. The Rockets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Daniels kicks to McDaniels. LeBron outside. On the wing, Daniels. Back to James. Over Pippen. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Daniels. LeBron's got 7 points.
As a defender, you just can't dwell on that. You got to move on. You did your job. LeBron hit a tough shot. Just keep playing that type of game.
Wembanyama against Weber, and it's blocked. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Eason. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a 3-point play. One on Pippen.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Bol. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Bol is screen on Eason. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Daniels dishes to Weber. Pass to LeBron. Now Eason. Houston moving it around. James finds Daniels. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Weber against Antetokounmpo. Back to Bol. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. McDaniels against Pippen. Here's Daniels. And the layup's good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on offense right now.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Rocking by 3. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's James. LeBron with the muscle inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Wembanyama outside. Pass to McGowan. Clock at 6. Here's Bol. Fires, high post, and that's good for 2. Bol's got 7 points.
And the touch ball is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Zingis is checked in for Houston. McMillan comes in for McDaniels. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. McMillan kicks to James. Lets the three fly. Shot by Eason. No good. Pelicans trail by 3. And Benyama outside. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
James, good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for New Orleans. Bam Adebayo comes in for Bull. And Williamson subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's McGowan's. To Williamson, and it's the Rockets on the break, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Here's Wembanyama. And the Pelicans miss again.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
We've seen Porzingis be this dominant before. For him, it's all about keeping that confidence.
Wembanyama against James. Here's McGowan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That one misses.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. LeBron James second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Williamson from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And you can see Zion's confidence continues to grow, especially when he's hitting shots like that.
Got a piece of it. Eason passes to James. Pulls from the top of the key, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. James has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. 6 feet out. And Pippen slams it in.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Porzingis passes to McMillan. With the step back, Daniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Rockets have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. And he knocks down the first one for the Rockets. Weber comes in for Porzingis. And it's McDaniels in for McMillan. The Pelicans making a switch here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Pass to Messi. Down this left side. Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through.
No one near James as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. James has got the lead up to 10 now for Houston. Murray the pass to Adebayo. Pass to Nisi. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
McMillan's checked in for Houston. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. McMillan's got 5 points now this quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their head.
Giannis sets a screen for Murray. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Pocket 4. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. McDaniels got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Weber outside. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Houston making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Daniels. And so it's Houston with it. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Pelicans trail by 11. Outside, Antetokounmpo fires from the wing. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got 21 in the game.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's Shepard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. That free throw, good from Shepard.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
Giannis outside. There's a screen to the middle. He's looking for Misi and finds him. That one good for 2.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And Weber throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside for Murray. Adebayo passes to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
New Orleans making some changes here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Yves Misi. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Zion Williamson. That one is off.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Murray outside. Inside. Here's Giannis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Houston leading by 14. Shepard the pass to McDaniels. Now here is Weber. He's got 10. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target from 3-point range. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Adebayo.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And Adebayo drops them both. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Weber can't hit.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
The offensive rebound. Victor cleans the glass with those long arms.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Mr. Porzingis fires the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Porzingis passes to McMillan. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Giannis missing.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range shots.
effort, but maybe just a little bit more resistance. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Rockets. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got DeJounte Murray. Cole is out there with Yves Missi. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Williamson in at the two-guard spot. And it's Shepherd missing. Pelicans trail by 10. Williamson in the post. Can't hit that one. Rockets shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Okay, let me be very, very clear. No matter where he is on the floor, Porzingis is a tough cover.
He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And here is Murray. Driving the lane and stolen by Eason. LeBron outside. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Eason with a screen for James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Giannis inside. James covering. Pass to Missi. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The 9-foot shot. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Porzingis has got his seventh rebound here tonight. Here's McMillan. And Bull pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Williamson. And finish.
What a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Porzingis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. LeBron passes to McMillan. Here's Eason. Pass to Shepherd. Another miss by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
And here is LeBron. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Shepherd. Oh, good on the three.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because he's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Missi. Now, here's Bull. Kicks it out to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Now, just a 5-point Rocket lead.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Porzingis feeling it out a bit. And the layup falls. And that's now 7 points for Reed Shepherd.
Showing how tough he is. Shepherd doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Weber, he's checked in for the Rockets. McDaniels comes in for McMillan. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And Wembanyama outside. McDaniels against Williamson. Williamson double team. McGowan's the pass to Pippen. 18 feet out. And it's Williamson missing. Rockets leading by 9. Pass to Shepard. Here's McDaniels. LeBron James on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Pippen. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
And the Rockets making a change here. Daniels is checked in. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Led by as many as 14 points. Weber against Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Weber dishes to Daniels. Here's Eason. That 3 off the mark.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of creating even more here in the second.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Daniels with the steal. Here's James, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
Giannis, he's checked in for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 10. Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. To the paint, stolen by McDaniel. Pass to Weber. Weber throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Giannis up top, guarded by Weber. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Daniels passes to Eason. Daniels dishes to Weber. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, James. Lets it go. It's rebounded by New Orleans. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Scottie Pippen.
Merciless move by Scottie with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
The kick out to LeBron. In the corner, it's Eason. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. It's going to be Eason shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Pelicans making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Takes the 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
There's a good screen. Here's Weber. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls.
And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Jari Eason. Pelicans trail by 9. Murray, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Murray. Pippen kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points here in just the second half. McDaniels outside. Back to James. Shoots over Pippen. Good work defensively by Pippen. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Porzingis kicks to Daniels. Back to Porzingis. LeBron outside. There's the triple. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Here is Wembanyama. It's deflected. Stolen by McDaniels. Up top, Porzingis. James outside. 5 on the clock. Unloads. Jumper is off. Pelicans trail by 10. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Here's Porzingis.
New Orleans Victor Wembanyama.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And that's in there!
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Free throw good from Weber. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Weber. Here's Porzingis. James outside. Weber with a screen on Murray. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Antetokounmpo outside. Off target from outside. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Rockets.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
They really came to life in this game, and not a moment too soon as they're going to notch their first win of the final.
Oh, wow. Yes! And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
James in the high post. Pippen on him. So we see Houston taking the W here. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA.